Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Now today, do you know what? I had the test server thing loaded up tonight because I did a patch preview a few days ago. And I figured, look, I was looking at the other tanks and thought, actually, I wouldn't mind fancy trying them out. Because a lot of people just play you could just play on the test server and just pick all these tanks and just play with these if you wanted to. But obviously, what you're up against is a slightly different force, if you know what I'm saying. Then I thought to myself, is that necessarily true? Because the test server is becoming like the live server. You know, there's loads of waffle tractors. In fact, look at the balance here, guys. It's actually pretty good. Apart from the artillery units, obviously. But you see what I'm getting at, didn't you? I mean, this is a test server game. I'm looking at the matchmaking here thinking, this is better than the blooming live server. Maybe that's something to do with this update. Maybe that's done some better balancing or something. I don't know. But like I said, it's pretty good. I'm just going to head over here, sort of doing what I'm expected to do here. Now this is my first ever game, guys. I've not even done a warm-up round. I'm just going in proper like hardcore here. I'm just going to treat it like you know, how I normally would play. I mean, you know, a bad thing, I don't know. I'm going to wait for these guys to move around a little bit to give me a bit of cover. Now I'm keeping myself behind this rock here so I don't get nailed from the side as well. There we go, it's a T-62A. Hello mate, you gonna come over? Stay here, we've got 4 artillery units as well. I'm not feeling that way is going to be safe because there's going to be tanks there.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Got him. Drive on.
Didn't have to move there, guys. I figured, look, I wasn't getting hit by artillery, so why move? I was in. This has got a good gun rotation. I might as well stand there. You only hit me once, bounce once. You'll know I'm here now, though. It looks like it comes stock with APCR as well. Look, I've just noticed that. I'm going to start moving down this side of the hill now because we've got them guys there, so if anything pops up this hill, I should get some cover. Just want to do spotting at the moment. I'm thinking I'm the only one here. If I die, then that is it, really. I'm trying to draw him over, obviously. Okay, we've got to watch this flank here because I'm getting nailed on the side there. Come on. Bait him over. I'm worried about this flank here. I know I'm worried about both flanks, but like I said, I've got to do it. There we go. No shot on him. Batchat could nail me here because if he's played more than one game, the chances of me losing is going to be high, isn't it? You know what I'm thinking, guys. Reloading.
Penetration. Penetration. Enemy is hit. Got him. Bail out.
I went at the right time there, guys. That's the thing about autoload, there's nothing you could do there. I think I did well there. For my first ever game in the Batchat, guys. That is honestly, well, you'll see after this game, it was my very first game. I was pretty pleased with that. I thought I did alright. I think I did what Batchat should have done there. I mean, look. 2-1, 2-1-8-3, you know, you're going to get nuked by that anyway, guys. I was never going to survive one shot of that, was I? Oh dear. It's like the nuclear bomb inbound, isn't it? I'll do a video on it soon, guys. I played a couple of games in a waffle tractor the other day. Interesting. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. This guy's going to die here. He's sitting right in the open. Artillery's going to hit him any second. Ready? I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's obviously not a normal driver, is he? You know what I mean? Yeah, he wasn't a very good player, that guy. He didn't need to do that. He could have sat in the bush there. Sat on the hill. We would have won that easy. I think he's probably just trying to tank out. I mean, look, this is not real games, guys. This is the test server at the end of the day. You know, people do strange things. He probably just wanted to try the gun out, you know what I mean? I don't know. Could have been just a not very good player. Another one I'll try out later on as well, I guess, guys. The T57. I want the T57. I like auto loaders. I think I'm quite good at them. I've always been good at the auto load for some reason. Oh, he's gone the wrong side of the rock there, guys. He should have gone the other side. He's left himself in the open there. He's got no defence now from anything. Look. If he had gone the other side now, he would have still been alive there. So I enjoyed that, guys. I got my fellow Batchat. That was where we died there. It weren't that bloody iron cannon thing killing me at the end there, that actually I would have survived that quite easily. But that's a good Batchat, or autoloader be autoloader. If you witness an autoloader unleashing all of his shells, go over and take a slap at him. Give him a shot, you know, why not? You might as well. These new explosions are pretty good, aren't they? They still need to work on the sounds though, don't they? You know the historic gun sound and the track, you know, the engine sound. It is definitely better. I've no doubt it is. So I'll put my hands up and say, yeah, I do like it. But I had a couple of little problems with a couple of tanks. Like Tiger 2 had a problem with, E75 had a problem with that as well. Just a few tanks that just ruined it for me a little bit, and I thought, well, I can't use that. Now with all these other things that Wargaming are doing to the physics, I hope they move on to tank noises next, because I mean anything, it's like, you know, I spent a lot of time on my audio on my channel on the making sure my audio is good quality. Now with most big blockbuster films these days, you know, you could say 25%, 30% of the overall budget go towards audio. Now you got to think yourself, you know, it's the same. It's got to be the same with a game, doesn't it? Got to think to yourself, got to be the same to some respects. So first ever game in the Batchat, I was pretty pleased with that. I think I did alright there. Pleased with that. Oh, I've got water repair on. Put that on. Didn't load any gold rounds up, I just went for the normal ones. I couldn't see the point really. I've got heat rounds, so it just comes with heat rounds already. Now what I've noticed is the more and more I've been playing a few, you know, trying to suck up these tanks out in the test server. You don't realise, just with the texture pack they've added, guys, it just makes it look so much better. So much so when I look at the tanks in the normal garage now, and they're just horrendous. So I'm really looking forward to this next patch update. Let's give it another go. Might as well put it on crew acceleration, because I don't need a... I've just did all brothers in arms. It doesn't really matter, it gets reset anyway, so... Just thought I might as well pick something than nothing. I could go for large repair kits, but sort of... What I'm thinking is, with this sort of test scenario, you want to have sort of a true interpretation of what it's actually like. I don't want to... You know what I mean? If I feel like if I load up the gold ammo, put the big fire kit on, you know, get the big extinguisher, then when something happens, I'm not going to get a real feel of, do I want this tank? I'm going towards it. I'm 2 away from it. Getting the Batchat. I don't know if I want it. This is the thing. And I've realised now that It was like the T110E4. I mean, don't get me wrong, great tank. I'm just not a good turreted World of Tanks player, guys. When I say turreted, hold down, like, you know, T34, I'm right in the T29. I played about 500 games, 600 games in the 110E4. Problem is, guys, I'll be fair to say, I was not a good driver. I was bad. But I was sort of, I wouldn't say I was new at the game. It was my first tier 10, and there wasn't an option for me to get another tier 10 easily anyway. Well, all lighting up at the beginning. I'm loading, so I ain't going to be doing much. Gotta wait here. Oh my god, no, someone else is coming in with me. Well, we've all noted there was quite a lot of tanks there going that other way. Meaning that, you know, theoretically, there should be a lot less in the woods now. Probably not the best gun from range, but look, I'm new to this, actually, this tank anyway, so just throw a couple in, eh? That's a reload, I'm going to reload now. 40-second reload is actually pretty good, actually, for an auto load. The pen's pretty good on this. It's an all-round good gun, guys. I mean, it's just a... Can we say it's just a big AMX-90? Probably is, isn't it? And we might have a Death Star in the bushes here, that's what I'm worried about. Maybe the old Batchat to do the run. I'm going to drive in front of the big boys. Because they got a better chance of Troy defending me, ain't they? Let's give it a go. Let them know. Going in, guys. For the fatherland. Death Star.
We didn't even scratch them. That one didn't go through.
He missed.
We've lost a track. Gotcha. We've lost a track.
Took a big hit there. That must have been something. Repair, repair, repair. I can get out of this, guys. I can make this. I'm trying to move. My tracks are gone. I'm not just sitting there for the sake of it, for God's sake.
Everyone get out.
They should have moved and helped. Hey, I did well. There was something up in them bushes. I was so close. They must have been real camping far back up in them bushes there. I did exactly, guys. I know you're going to think that might seem a bit insane, but with the fact that we had them tanks behind us, I think they should have moved forward because they're on the depression of the hill there. They could have never shot there. And if they would have moved forward a little bit, they would have got that other FSB. Both of them were sitting there. I'm pleased with that. I think I did really well there. I quite enjoyed that, guys. It wasn't suicide. You know, it was... I realised I was the faster tank there. I realised that there was a lot of heavy tanks sitting down there. Look, we had look at all the autoloaders and the FSBs. I knew if I lit up the targets there that, you know, the team would have been able to take them out. It's just a shame that it didn't move forward with me. They're sitting there in the bushes. They should have moved. They should have advanced. If they would have advanced with me, the FSB there, he would have shot his gun, 25, 30 second reload, he'd have been a goner. They would have nailed him. Sitting too far back. That's my thoughts anyway. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Do you think they should have moved, or do you reckon they should have sat there? So, let's have a look. What actually killed me there? Was it T57 or the... It could have been a waffle tractor, couldn't it? He was definitely up in that bush there. I'm surprised I didn't actually spot him, because it was pretty close. I noticed also someone clicked on me to highlight to me to move forward. What you failed to realise is didn't have any tracks. So it's not looking good so far, is it? Let's have a look, see what everyone else is doing. This guy here is sitting in the open, not even in a bush, which is suicide anyway. But test, I suppose, this is what you got to sort of going up against. There we go, man down. This guy should camp by this house, I think. Wow, only 600. Low roll, wasn't it? There we go. You've got the T-57 coming up on the side now. Nice, 7 in the open in front. Not good. Not good for him anyway. Surprised this FSB don't load up some heat rounds. There's our 57. He's doing alright. I think he's reloading though. So everyone died in the woods there. Now, like I said, if they would all charge forward with me there, we would have been alright, because even if that waffle tractor was in that bush there, he would have been reloading. He would have had a 60-second reload. Maybe what I should have done when I went through them woods. Oh, damage. I did well on the damage upon spotting there. 3,000, couple of thousand. Not great. Not a great game there. FSBs did a fair bit of damage. But they're sort of expected. I mean, the balancing, the matchmaking is not too bad, guys, is it? I don't think it's that bad. I'm not thinking at the moment. It's, okay, the FSBs are a bit blooming annoying. Because it's just, you know, it doesn't even give you a chance to play the game, does it? You just get one-shotted and then you're dead. But is this, let's have a look at this round. Even this is fine for me. I'm happy with this. This is alright. I think if I kept this tank, if I got this tank, I would actually put all my focus on... Probably going to go for... My tactic would be, I wouldn't be a scout in this, I would be attacking tanks. I'll probably go for things like stability on ground, you know, like the traits. And our brothers in arms, definitely. That'd be the first thing I train in as that's as much as Sixth Sense is something I want. Brothers in arms, you just need that extra boost to the tank. I mean, maneuverability in this tank. I mean, the turret traverse is alright. It's not the fastest, is it? It's not like the T-54 or, you know, the Object 140 or any of them tanks where it's quite fast. It's relatively slow. It's quite slow turning as well. But once in a straight line, it's obviously pretty nippy. Let's have a look what we got. I might just hang about here and see what happens for a minute. Yeah, we'll reload anyway. I don't really want to go down that way because obviously that's here goes one. Oh, poor Pershing. Popped out to say hello. He got hit by a nuclear missile. Haven't really got anything that can one-shot me here, so...
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Needs to reload. He's waiting for me there. Gotta get out of that position because you can get shot from that side in a minute once the tanks get around there. Move back around here while I'm reloading. Seeing him. He's going to get shot big time in a minute. Anyway, I thought so. So let's have a look what we got. I'm thinking about... Oh, we got look, some small tanks coming up here. Reload, guys. Gonna go at this guy in a minute down here, I think. My plan. We've got a good angle here. Look, we've got the JPG there, so anyone comes and flanks me, they're a goner. Got him there. Just got to deal with this tank down here. Look, he's flanking around anyway, so I've got 21 seconds, so I can actually go around and flank him now. By the time I get there, I should be reloaded anyway. Let's hope. Man down. So now just on the flank, guys. So what I might do is should I go out on the bridge? Sod it, let's go and flank him. Don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'll give it a go. So at least I ended on a good game, so I'm pleased about that. I think that... What do I think about this tank? And I think it's a good way to actually do a bit of a tank review, actually, to play a tank you haven't... I mean, it's first impressions, really, because, you know, after 10, 20, 30 games, or 50 games, then probably level out. But I can see I'll be pretty good in this. It just take me a bit of time. I can see what it's good at. Because, you know, I'm definitely a fan of the auto-loaders. Now, you know, there is a disadvantage. Actually, you'll see what I mean. But I picked the waffle tractor, and wait until the video and you'll see what I mean. It's not as overpowering as you think. It might be overpowering on the amount of damage it can actually do. But I think it's fair to say that is that waffle tractor just having a one good game and you were unfortunate to be on the receiving end of them shells? Good possibility. Oh, this is new as well. Well, look. How do we do there? Oh wow, did a good bit of damage there as well. Nearly 4,000. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, I did well there. You can pump out the damage with that gun as well. I'm really pleased with that. Took assisted a little bit there, a little spotting. That was probably spotting them two tanks popping up, the 40 and the other one. Waffle tractor did well there. So what do I think of it? I mean, am I going to carry on down that line of the Batchat? I think I will. I think, you know, you've got to play the tanks. People say the statistics don't mean anything. It sort of doesn't mean anything, but it's got to mean something to you personally. And what I mean by that is, you're probably going to enjoy the game more if you're playing tanks that you're good at. I mean, it's not rocket science. If you're really good in one tank, and you're going to come on for a couple of hours, you're probably better off playing in that tank, because you're more than likely going to have an enjoyable game. It depends how you look at it. Stats don't mean anything to other players. They mean something personally because it helps you, gives you a little bit of the guidance of what you're good and bad at. So I'm hoping that actually I might be alright in this. I quite enjoyed it, but I definitely think the Brothers in Arms and it needs a little bit more traverse on there as well. Maneuverability is going to be key rather than camo for me, I think. I think camo would be the last thing I do. I'm quite an aggressive... I'll be quite an aggressive player in an autoloader. I wouldn't be sort of one sitting in the bush sniping. Oh, you know, you might do that every now and again, but it's going to have a good camo rating anyway, because it's only blooming small, isn't it? So it seems slightly pointless, but... Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.